the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. What a throw. Not a lot of room. He fits it in beautifully, and they've got it at the 30.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Moore. Got the quick pass. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to run, it's Davison. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the option. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Alabama calls its second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've been great on third down. Now to finish the deal on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the Tide uses its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Ducks! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback may change this route. Sends it back in motion. Throwing Mack. under fire. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to pass, it's Mack. Looking left. It's caught downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo.
And to say he has trust in his running back catching the football is an understatement. I mean, there was two guys on him. Like, he was absolutely covered, but he still makes the play. And he does...
Lots of room to run. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Austin Mack. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Again, it's Mack. Punts it out of the air. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Now the toss. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mack. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up, but you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a 2-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
He'll bring it out. It's Hill. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. And he's going to lose yardage on that one, and that could be the final play of the half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Tide ready to roll on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better.
Sprinting away. Touchdown, Alabama! They take the lead here in the second half.
And what a nice ball. You can see he sees him running the corner route, lays it out in front, catches the ball. A nice job catching the ball and then doing what? Getting upfield, not running out of bounds, not getting pushed out, not getting tackled. Nice job after the catch, getting vertical, getting to the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. fielded in the end zone. It's Davison. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Pocket breaking down. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Throws to the wideout. It's a fumble. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down.
And what a great job by the defense.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look and the replay booth will overturn the call. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Throwing more. Makes the grab. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker.
Well, the slot receiver's running the in route there, and he does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense right over the middle of the field.
The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Dante Moore wants to throw again. Quickly complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Dante Moore. It's complete to the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On the gun, on third down, Dante Moore. And the missed connection on third down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Moore to throw for it on fourth down. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A fourth down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big fourth down conversion here in the third quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The run inside. It's Hill. Steamrolls his way ahead. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Here's Moore to throw. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. More to the air again. Right down the middle. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Moore takes a hit as he fires. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Offense would love to have that one back. Down here in this area of the field, everything has to happen faster. Decisions need to be made quicker. The ball's got to be out quicker. Routes got to be snapped off faster. They were just way too late. And as the result, the defense gets the INT.
Here comes that Alabama offense. So the defense sets them up for that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Mack. Going downfield for the big play. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. You get that turnover, and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls in.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Throwing more. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Now here's Moore. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. 4th down, Moore. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield.
Well, that is a play that we're going to circle. If this team is able to fight their way back and win this game, that one was huge. 4th down, picking up the first, getting some momentum and keeping this drive alive.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Got it. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And there was a little pressure involved on that last extra point, but he put it through. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for room, it's Hill. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Throwing, Mack.
A nice luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
These 2-minute situations are what every quarterback dreams of, right? It doesn't matter what's happened in the game up to this point. You've got a situation, you've got an opportunity now where you can drive your offense down the field, down by 1 score late.
Finding some room. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Mushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Austin Mack. Pressure coming. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Now Oregon will call it 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback making checks. Fourth down, Austin Mack. Can't make the catch. pitch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Dante Moore. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. The pressure was rising, drama just encapsulating this entire stadium, and the defense comes up with that pick.
Yeah, so at the quarterback, he's got to be able to handle this situation. Obviously, everything gets elevated. Everything has to happen a split second sooner. You feel the crowd noise. You can feel the energy, but you've got to keep your poise. And you just wonder in this juncture of the game if the quarterback's starting to lose his cool.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
If you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Mack. The quick out. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. Mack from the gun on 3rd down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Oh, and he got a hand on it. It's blocked. That's a live ball.
How big was that play? You get the field goal block late in the 4th quarter, tied football game. All the momentum now is back with them. Whether they drive the field and score to close this thing out or take it to OT, they've given themselves a chance to win.
Moore, play action. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
He's got it. A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
How about the kicker coming through in a must-have moment? They had to have this kick to take the lead late in the ball game. All the pressure, give me all the pressure, and he comes through in the clutch.
No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.